So basically, I've resumed the old position of the porch because it's fucking miserable outside and it's quite cold and windy, and the wind on the microphone is really fucking annoying. The point is, this video is types of people I meet at work part two, and this is just a few people that I've met when I go to work, in the past and just in general. Most of the time on a regular basis. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, person number one, right? This is one of the most annoying types of things, right? And it's the yummy mummy, right? And the reason why I call them yummy mummies is just because everything is so perfect. They believe their child can do absolutely nothing wrong. Everything has to be about their child. Like, nothing has to go before them. If you're doing security, yeah, then you're there for that one child. Like, no one else matters in the building. It's just that one child. Selfish fucking obnoxious bitches, mate. And again, any video I make about parenting, people will say, "Oh yeah, but if you don't have children, you won't understand," and all of this bullshit. No. Sometimes you gotta tone it down, mate. Like, literally. Sometimes you gotta use your brain and think, actually, this guy's got a lot of people to take care of. My child isn't the only person here. You normally find this type of person, yeah, at a kids event. Like, say I worked at CBBS Roadshow, right? And it was like, there was a lot of types of people there. Because that was just a kids festival, mate. Pure kids, nothing else, just kids. I was on a fucking pit, yeah, and there was like 3-year-olds. They couldn't even fucking reach up to the fucking barrier, mate. It was so jokes, like, literally. Anyway, another place you can encounter them is if you're working at an event, yeah, and the road is closed, yeah, and they're making a school run. They make it their mission to try and fuck with you as much as possible just so they can get their child to school, because their child is important and their child must come first, and it's all about their kid, and it's, no, fuck off. Anyway, I've given the yummy mummy too much limelight. Like, they don't even fucking deserve it. Fuck you and fuck your child. Oh, God. I'm leaving myself open to attack here. But, no, fuck it. Up next, yeah, is the person, yeah, this person. I don't even know what to call them. I'm going to call them the Mule. Purely because, yeah, the reason why I call them the Mule is because this is the type of person that before they even get to the doors, they can see security at the doors and everyone going through security and getting checked. And they start like shoving all their drugs down their mouth, into their like mouth, to try and get it past security. Which means they spend their whole night absolutely fucked out their brains, because obviously they've taken all their drugs which they were supposed to take throughout the night. So you get chucked out anyway. Dickhead! But yeah, that's just like literally the stupidest idea. Like, I don't know why people do it. Like, I would never do that. Like, what's the point in fucking killing yourself just because you don't want to get caught? You might as well just fucking not do it. I know, spur of the moment and all that bullshit, but like, sometimes you just gotta think. And sometimes people don't even try and hide it. Well, they do. Maybe I'm just too good. I don't know. I'm not blowing my own trumpet. Like, I'm actually not, like, literally. But I'm young, yeah. But I have been doing this job a long time, so I kind of know, like, if you're a fucking cunt. People say you can't judge a book by its cover, which is true, because I've actually once searched a man and found he had a knife. And he was old. You wouldn't think like that he would have a knife, but yeah. The point is, don't take all your drugs in one go. Moving on, John/Jane Doe. Now, you might have heard the word John Doe or Jane Doe before. Cop shows and movies, any serial dramas that involve the police or crime. Yeah. What it means is that it's an unidentified person. So if you've got someone that's dead and you don't know who they are, whatever, you just call them Jane or John Doe, depending if they're a man or a woman. So that gives you a little bit of a clue on how much I think of these people. So, basically, I'm going to get to the point, and it's the people that complain all the fucking time, and they just complain for complaining's sake, that there's no reason for them to complain, they just want an argument, and it's just like, fuck off out my face before I fucking nut you. No, not really, like, not like that, but just like, do you know what I mean? It's just fucking annoying, like, what's the fucking point in moaning? Like, I was working a job last week here, I'm not going to say where, and this woman was complaining that inside the main auditorium it was too hot, yeah? In fact, it wasn't even a woman, it was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came and complained and he was like, "Oh, it's too hot, I'm gonna faint. Oh, I've been chucking cups of water over myself to cool down. It's so hot in there. I'm dying." He was doing all the properly fucking laying it on with a trowel, mate. The point is, I tell him to piss off. I don't. I explained to him very politely. I said, "Look, we've been asked to turn the fans off because basically the show said they wanted the fans off because the noise of the fans make a little murmuring sound which they were picking up on the microphones, which then affected the performance because it was coming out in the live mics which they were singing into." But customers never think about that sort of thing. They don't think about the reasons behind something and why someone might actually be doing something. They just think, "Oh, I'm here, I deserve everything, and I'm the best." Well, I've got a little message for you. When I'm about, mate, not like that. Not with that attitude, anyway. I don't want to seem cocky, because I'm really not. I'm pretty chilled when I'm at work. But, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, so I can back it up. So I don't really care. Anyway, the girlfriend comes over and then I call the manager down and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not satisfied." And she was using up all these big words, trying to intimidate my boss and saying how, there could have been an incident, a medical emergency and all of this if he would have fainted and you'd much rather have a I'm not even going to continue her bullshit, what she was saying. Anyway, it was a load of crap. Long and short of it is she was trying to get a freebie and she wanted a refund of her ticket. At that point, I was like, no, it's time for you to leave. My manager took her details to look good, and that was the end of that. Goodbye. Moving on. The next person I want to talk about literally sends me into the most outrageous fucking vile mood. This is what I call the cage fighter. However, if you want a technical or professional term, if you know public services, then they would call him the big red man. So basically, when you talk about security or policing, like people think of aggression, and especially working on the doors, yeah, they think of like someone that's just fighting all the time and having to kick people out. The red man, or the cage fighter as I like to call him, is this person. Basically, in training, you get trained to deal with the stereotypical person that comes forward and, like, you throw every scenario. Basically, you get to just fucking fight. Because, yeah, this is the guy that's fucking really angry. He's smashed out of his face on fuck knows what. He's had fucking however many lines of ketamine. He ain't going down without a fucking fight. Hence being called the big red man in the police, in public services. Or I just call him the cage fighter because he's just fucking beast and he's just an animal and he just is on anything. Now, a lot of people, yeah, will be like, "Yeah, this is great. Like, oh yeah, I'd knock him out and all of this shit." You are a fucking dickhead and you're a cage fighter too. You're not a security guard. Working in security, yeah, there's tactical retreat, mate. You got to learn tactical retreat and you got to learn switching. This is not being a pussy. This is not backing down. It doesn't matter how fucking big you are. Walking away is the best possible answer, mate. When you're working security, you're not there to fight. You're not there to fucking... If you want to fucking fight, then be a boxer or fucking do MMA. Like, your job is to defuse and keep things secure. If that means you stand and talk to someone for a couple of minutes and distract them while someone else can deal with something and then you walk away and make it look as if you've lost a fight, so be it, mate. You've got a job to do. As long as you achieve your goal, then it don't matter. Anyway, I get passionate because I want to iron out any people that get cocky and think, "Oh yeah, I'm going to smash him." No, mate. Anyway, this person is really aggressive. And I've had them so many times, yeah, where you just get someone and they just keep coming back for more. And no matter how many times you tell them that they're not coming in or you eject them or they need to calm down, they just keep coming back and back and back and back and back for more. In that situation, I start at the bottom and work my way up. When you're dealing with the red man or the cage fighter, whatever you want to call him, whichever you prefer, in terms of use of force and how you deal with someone, you start at the very bottom, mate. Like, if someone's fucking kicking off full on, you don't go in there all guns blazing. Obviously, if they're trying to hurt other people, then you can stop them. But in terms of, like, calming the situation down, and if you want them to stay in the building, sometimes you might just be able to kick them out. But if you want them to stay in the building, you want to give them a chance, you start from the bottom. So, Excuse me, because I'm going to go into a little bit of detail. I'll start off with hello. Hello, mate. You alright? Just calm down for me, please. Just standard stuff, mate. Nothing too strenuous. After that, if that doesn't work, look, sir, get a bit formal on him, yeah? I've asked you to calm down. Come on, please. Just calm down, put your arms down, let's have a chat. Step to one side. The whole time while you're doing this, you have open palms like this. So your palms are open when you're talking to him. Nothing like this, always like this. Even if you're threatening someone, always have it like this. Purely because, yeah, if you're like this, I'm gonna fucking kill you. On CCTV, they can see that that's fucking aggressive. If you've got open palms, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Do you know what I mean? It looks nicer on CCTV because you can just say, oh no, I'm just explaining to him nicely. And open palms is a non-aggressive stance. Anyway, I digress. Next level, you're gonna start walking towards him, and you might be placing an arm on the shoulder, whatever. At that point, things are getting serious. As soon as you lay your hands on someone, you're getting ready to throw them out because nothing at this point has worked. You've tried talking to him. Obviously, I've only done a few examples, but you would stand there for a good 3-4 minutes trying to reason with him. Now, the reason why, I've done all of this bullshit and I've worked my way up to it, purely because when I fuck him up, he's got no defense, mate, because I've given him plenty of fucking warnings, so there's no excuse. Whereas if I just went straight in with it and just bashed him out, you can't do that. You have to give people a chance. However, this is the cage fighter. He's the big red man. I'm not going to make out like I can talk to any massive guy that's having some fuck off rage, because I can't. However, I'll give it a fair go. If that fails, you're calling in for backup. Backup will already be there, but they'll be moving in, and they'll be the slightly larger guys who'll be helping me out in ejection. If he still carries on the street, then that's not our problem. If he tries to come into the building, then we probably will call street security and they'll call the old bell, but they're cunts because I don't really... I didn't say that. Anyway, sorry, I took up a lot of time on the cage fighter, mate. He does take up a lot of your time. But actually, I say women can be fucking, brutal, mate. Absolutely fucking brutal. Speaking of brutal, this is what I just called the loudmouth. Now, the loudmouth is usually a woman. It can be a man, but it's usually a woman. And this is the person, who will see you doing a job, For example, say if I'm dealing with the cage fighter and he's kicking off and they don't like what I'm doing. I'm kicking him out and he's pretending to be innocent as people are walking by and they're falling for his bullshit, She comes over, I'm here in your face. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. Get off of him. I'm recording you now. That's it. I'm recording you. You're disgusting. You're a disgrace. Absolute job's worth. Climb the highest building and jump off. There's two sides to every fucking story, man. I hate when people see security personnel or police officers or whatever doing a certain job and straight away they're against the authority. It's just like, don't be a fucking ignorant cunt. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like that same guy, if he then went to smack someone, then you'll be like, oh, well, why is he still here? Why hasn't he been kicked out? Blah, 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 blah. And then when you do kick him out, people jump in and think you're being unfair. You can't fucking win, I'm telling you. It's a fucking tricky job, mate. Anyway, you get the gist of the loudmouth. Ooh. This person, is proper annoying, like proper annoying. However, they are extremely, extremely entertaining. This is, the angry neighbour. Basically, the angry neighbour will be anyone, literally a neighbour, and basically they'll be next door to the event. So you might have a street party, a festival, I don't know, fireworks display, whatever, and their house is on the same road or next to it. You get what a neighbour is. And they'll come out and complain about the event. And it's funny because they'll just be moaning pointlessly. But then at the same time, it's annoying because I can't do anything about it. Like, I can't stop the event. Like, I don't have that power, but they believe I can because They're just fucking stupid and they don't fucking think. They just complain, oh, it's too loud, it's too noisy, it's too this, it's too that. Most of the residents either get invited to the event that's going on, so if you can't beat them, join them. And they're also told like weeks and weeks before that it's gonna go on, like, and they get all the right, they do all like the right things that they need to do. So everyone gets told, but they still like to try and swing the lead and fucking pretend like they didn't know. It's like you clearly fucking did. Get the fuck out of my face. Like I can't be fucked to deal with you. I also had angry neighbours, yeah, that were so angry. It was a bike ride. This was when I was somewhere. I don't even know where I was. I was in Kent or somewhere, and it was a bike ride, and they put pins on the road, on the route, on the cycle route, like little tacks, you know, like felt tacks, the little black nails on the road. So when they drive over it, obviously, ooh, sabotage. So you have to be careful because sometimes the angry neighbours can get very angry and take action. So I'm laughing now, but they can be quite dangerous. They can actually fuck shit up. The Filmmaker is next. Now, the Filmmaker is exactly what it says on the title. But they just sit and film the whole show on their phone, like girls mainly, and boys. Like I'm not just gonna single out girls in every fucking video, but girls do go to a lot of events I work at, like concerts and clubs and shit. Like I see men as well, but I don't know, it's just fucking women are just everywhere. The point is, what's the fucking point in going to the show, yeah? Like seeing your favourite artist and then fucking just staring at your phone screen. Like if you want to just fucking look at a live feed, just watch them online, or fucking watch a pre-recorded video of them at the same concert but someone else has filmed. Like just watch it at home. Just fucking watch the show. Don't fucking watch your phone. Like why would you, if you're gonna watch your phone, you might as well not fucking pay for the concert. Plus it ruins it for everyone else because you just got your fucking arm in the air, just fucking, oh my god, fucking, do you know what I mean? Fair enough, you want to savour the moment, but it's just pointless because there's so much fucking crap about them online. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they'll have plenty of stuff, they'll have their own guys recording the show, and you'll be in the actual footage. You don't need to record the show, it's being recorded already. Someone else will record it. Like, the less people record, the better. Don't get me wrong, some bands don't mind it, they think it's great, but, like, literally, most of the time, like, literally, just like watch the show. Like what's the fucking point? Like generally don't get that. Maybe it's just me, I'm being harsh, I don't know, but yeah. And I've just realised this video has gone on for fucking long, so if you've actually stayed with me this whole fucking time, then you are fucking hardcore. So I've got one more for you and I'm gonna leave it there. The fans, bloody hell. Now, I'm not going to single out anyone in this one because fans are fucking everywhere. Anyone can be a fan, like literally everyone and anyone. They come from all fucking walks of life. Men, women, tall, short, young, old, everything, mate. I've literally worked every fucking thing you can think of. Not everything, that's an exaggeration, but a lot of shows to see a lot of different people, like a different people. People that I don't really want to see again. But yeah, I think just the main one I'm going to focus on is just fans that are just really clingy and like just always in the face for photographs, and it's just like, please just chill out. Like some people are just so disrespectful, like literally it comes to the point where it's just wrong. Like fair enough, you want to get a picture of your favourite artist, yeah, I completely understand. Like if you've had a shit time in life and you listen to their music or watch their videos and then they fucking helped you through it, yeah, and that's great, like that's really great, like that's good. But I don't want to be harsh, but that doesn't give you a right for a picture or anything like that. Like, they've already done their job by providing you sick content or really decent songs. Like, I don't want to be harsh and, like, reject people's fans, and I'm not going to talk on behalf of other people, and I'm not going to mention, like, names of celebrities that I've worked with that do and don't like signing. But this is just my opinion. Like, I think celebrities, it's okay, but they should be allowed to say no. And if someone's like famous, they should be allowed to say no. And they shouldn't be like deemed like a bad person. And you shouldn't like rile up behind the backstage and just like start getting angry and like causing shit for security. Because yeah, I don't think that that's right. You got to see it from both sides of view. Think of it this way: if some random person just came up to you and started wanting pictures and shit, you'd think it was really weird and probably call the police. In fact, they don't even have to be random because obviously that wouldn't work. But if there was your friend, like even if there was your friend, you'd probably think that that friend was being a bit strange. Like it works the same way. Like yeah, you'd like that friend and you'd like someone that's famous, but it doesn't mean you have to like fucking be all creepy and get all weird. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Those are the types of people I meet at work. If you like this video, then let me know. If you don't like this video, then climb the highest building and jump off. Yeah, I'm going to smoke the rest of my zoo. I've got like a little bit left. So I'm going to smoke that. And yeah, I got a repeat of yesterday because I got no fucking weed again because I fucking smoked it all today. But yeah, stay blessed. Peace.